Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and I thank you for tuning in. If you'd like to see how I did this, oh gosh, what do they call it again? Holographic. Is it holographic? Ew. Or yeah, holographic look. Is it holographic? I can't remember what they call it now. But anywho, if you'd like to see how I did it, please stay tuned. I'd like to thank everybody who has already subscribed to my channel. I would urge anybody who hasn't subscribed to please feel free to subscribe. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost you nothing. It doesn't, it doesn't do nothing. Just, you just get entertained. Small, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, thank you. What I'm going to say about this tutorial, let me not lie. When I first started, I was not happy with what I was doing. So the first maybe 2 or 3 steps with my eyes, my eyeshadow, it wasn't really necessary. I could have still created this look without it, but it's because I was in damage control mode, because I wasn't fearing it and I wasn't looking to delete everything off my face and start again, or off my lids should I say. So yeah, there's that. And secondly, I don't know what happened, but me can't find the footage to the lips application. So what I'm going to do is quickly show you what I used. Initially I used well, you'll see everything first. You'll see my line. I used my brown liner, my Burberry contour, and then I went in with, what colour did I go in with? With my Maybelline, and I didn't like it. And so then I went in to cover that. I went in with a concealer. So any light concealer you can use. I went in with Pro Conceal Warm Honey. And then I went over it with an unbranded metallic-y pinky lip gloss that I got from Wish, and then I went over that with this lip gloss, yeah, because the footage is not there, but I'm going to put everything in the description box anyway. Sorry, I don't know what happened, but it's technology, you know what I mean? Sometimes it lets you down. So yeah, thank you guys for staying tuned, and please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. I'm going to be starting a series very soon, which is going to be quite exciting, where I'm going to be interviewing people while I do their makeup. I'm not going to tell you who the people are. You're going to have to just find out for yourself. It's going to be very uplifting, very inspiring, and you're going to learn how to do a bit of makeup as well, you know what I mean? So, killing a few stones, start again. Killing a few birds with a few stones, or one stone, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that is it, guys. I'm going to get changed now. I'm going out. So I'm going to get changed, so I'll take a few pictures to show you what I'm wearing as well. But yeah, thank you for watching, and sorry for that noise. That's my son. I don't know what he's doing in the kitchen, but he's with my daughter doing something, and he's loving his life, clearly. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and see you in my next video. Take care. Bye. Hi guys, so let's get into it. First I use Embryollee's matte moisturizer. Then I use NYX Glow. I don't know why I use it. I just wanted to see how it works. To be fair, I've used it before. I don't see much of a difference. Let me not lie to you. Maybe in the summer it might look better. But anyway, and then I went in with mattifying my brows, as I usually do with any powder. Today I use Laura Mercier, and I'm just shaping out the brows that I'm looking to do today. I always use my tattooed brows as like a template, obviously, to shape the brow that I desire on that day. So it's always like my guiding point to making it thinner or thicker, or fuller or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm filling out the beginning of my brows to make it look a lot more realistic. Then I went in with my orange concealer. I'm starting to get a bit more hyperpigmentation, I've noticed. So I just use a bit of orange corrector by LA Girl Pro Conceal. I think I put a bit too much, to be honest. I really don't ever put that much, but I think I put a bit too much that time. And then I carved out my brow even more with my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I think I used Toffee. Well, I always use Toffee, to be fair. Either Toffee or Fawn or Beautiful Bronze. But yeah, I think I used Toffee today. So yeah, I'm just cleaning up my brow, making them look a little bit neater, a little bit more sharper, a lot more defined, and just a lot more cleaner, and a lot more on fleek, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Then I use beautiful bronze in the beginning of my brow to make it look more gradient and cleaner. I've noticed, because I used to just use the toffee color all through my brow, but I've learned that it looks much more cleaner and defined if you use a color closer to your skin shade. So that's what I've done. Instead of using my foundation, I used beautiful bronze. Then I just blended everything out, and then as per usual, I primed my lids with concealer, just to allow the eyeshadow to go on a lot more easily, and stay on for a lot more longer, because obviously the eyeshadow will have something to cleave to. If I didn't do that, after about 2 hours, the oils from my lids will start to mix in with the eyeshadow, and then you'll see the creases that some people get, and that's only because they haven't primed their eyes with either an eyeshadow primer or a concealer. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just dabbing everything in. And then I first went in with the Incase palette as a transitional color, just to make every other color that I put on go on a lot more smoother and have something to like blend in with, because obviously that's not the color I wanted my lids to be, and you really hardly see it at the end. Then I went in with Juvia's Place Deuces palette, the lighter pink, and then I went in with the darker pink. And I was just looking at my face, I was like, am I happy with what I'm doing? Because it just looked so chalky, so flaky. I just wasn't sure what was going on. And then I used the holographic color of the Deuces palette, and it was getting there. Do you know what I mean? I still wasn't 100% when I was actually applying it, because I just felt, I don't know. So then I defined it a bit more with using the darker brown in the Deuces palette, and it was getting there. I was slightly getting happier with what I was doing, let me not lie. Do you know what I mean? And then I went in with pink, and this is when I thought, yes, I have arrived. I have solved the problem. I used that then as like a transitional color, and it just gave a lot more definition to my eyes. It made it look so much better. I made it look so much more blended, and yeah, I was actually happy with it afterwards. So I could have cut out, you know, using the first 2 colors that I had used, but it's fine. It's a learning curve as per usual. As per usual, I'm just blending everything in, making sure you can't see where one color starts and one color begins. I wanted to create a lot more definition on my eyes, so I used a slightly darker color from the blue palette of Morphe brushes, and so you can just see that I'm making my eyes, giving it a lot more definition by adding the black, just a little bit of the black to my outer eye, my outer V lid, or whatever they say. I don't know, whatever. You can see where I'm putting it, you know what I mean? So yeah, after I did that, then I was like, yeah, Sylvia, you've solved it. You've solved it. Then I used my NYX liquid liner in matte black, or my NYX matte liquid liner in black, to create a bit of a cat wing. Yeah, and I'm doing the other side now. There's always one side that gives you a lot more problems. Obviously, to do with your coordination as being left or right-handed. So I'm pretty sure you guys can relate when you're doing your wing liner. There's one side that is much easier to put on than the other. But anyway, I did that, as you can see. And yeah, I was actually happy with the look afterwards, as in the eyeshadow. Then I mixed my Burberry's deep brown cashmere foundation with some Laura Mercier, the deep brown powder, and I mixed it all in together, and then I just creamed it over my face, basically. You guys know that I really sometimes not even sometimes, majority of the time, I cannot bother to be blending out my foundation on my face when I can easily just put it on with a few, like, you know, slavers with my hands. The products warm up on your face. Sorry, your products warm up in your hands. You put it on with your hands and it just moves. It goes on smoothly basically. Then I use my Colourpop foundation, and I think 145 the shades as my highlighting colour. Sorry, I'm a bit out of shot here, but I'm just doing what I usually do. I blend everything in. I put everything in place. I put it under my eyes. I put it in the middle of my nose, and then I put it under my my nose as well, the bridge of my nose and under my nose. And as you can see, I switched to my Eco Styler Beauty Blender to blend it all out. I do actually like using beauty blenders just for my highlight though. I've realised that's where I like to use it, because it just really blends in so successfully with your foundation. Here you could just see I'm just cleaning up my liner, or cleaning up my, well, making my eyeliner neater by putting a little bit of concealer underneath to make it look sharper. Yeah, then I'm just blending it all out again with the beauty blender. I've done the same thing on this side. And also guys, can I just apologize, I'm really trying to work out how to set up my whole recording area. I got a banner specifically for my YouTube videos and other things I'm going to be doing, but it's just I'm just trying to work it out how best it is going to work. Sometimes I'm in the middle of the shot, sometimes I'm to the left, sometimes I'm to the right. I can only apologize. I tried, you know what I mean? Anyway, you saw me putting a bit of toffee concealer on my bridge of my nose and blending that out, and then you can see me now putting the Laura Mercier translucent powder to set the creams that I've just put on, because concealers and foundations are cream. They have to always be set in place, or else they're just going to run down your face after about 2 or 3 hours once your natural oils start to come through. That's why you always set your creamy products that you use in place with any type of a translucent powder, a powder that is close to your color, however you want to do it. Then I went in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal HD powder in cocoa for a little bit of a little bit of a contour. And then I went in with my MAC NW48 powder for my nose, because I don't like too much of a defined contoured nose. It just looks a bit bait on me. I just don't like it. Then I went in with my Laura Mercier powder to carve out my my cheekbones a little bit more, as I usually do. Just putting a bit more of the MAC NW48 as on my contour as well. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. Then I blended everything out with my Laura Mercier in translucent color in deep dark. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just doing it all, blending it all out. And then I went in with the MAC Skin Finish in deep darkest deep to sort out my under eye area. Yeah, so then I just used a bit of the Juvia's Place blusher. I used a whole load of colours. I just mix it all up as I usually do, just to create another colour really. So I just wanted to make it a bit subtle, nothing major. Then I went in with their I think it's their Nubian highlighter. I'm blending that out as well. Yeah, I put a little bit on my brow bone as well, just a little. Well, I'm gonna put a bit more soon, I think, from what I remember. Yeah, put a little bit more. Then I use my finger just to put a little bit down, halfway down my flat nose, just to create a bit of a dimension on there, and just a dot on my nose itself. Yeah, so that's what I do. And then I put a little bit under my on my cupid's bow, just on top of my cupid's bow. Yeah, and here you can see I'm putting it on my brow bone Then I decided to use the black in the Morphe palette blue edition to line my under eyes. Then I went in with the same pink I had used on my lids to smoke it out a little bit. And then I used, from what I remember, I used the holographic color as well, from the Juvia's Place palette, to smoke that out even more, from what I remember. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. Then I coated my lashes with a bit of Collections Cosmetics prime mascara, with the intention of obviously putting my lashes on. As you can see, guys, I put my lashes on offline because it was just taking too long. Then I lined my lips with some brown lip liner. Any brown lip liner will do. I just used my MUA and my Rimmel, and then I went in with my beloved Burberry's lip liner, lip contour. Then this is what I'm talking about. I done this lip initially with my Maybelline 24-hour stay, and I wasn't really feeling it. So then I just used concealer. Oh, actually, some of it did show then. I don't know. That's weird. Anywho, yeah, so I used my concealer and then I just lined it a bit more because I was initially thinking, should I just do it that way? But I didn't like it. So then I put on that pearlescent pinky colour that I showed you guys in the beginning. Yeah, I just put that on. So actually, why am I thinking that the footage had gone? That's weird. Anywho, guys, this was a finished look. I hope you guys like it. My little pearly hallucinogenic eye look, I guess. Sorry the video is a bit longer than usual. It's only because of what happened in the beginning, but I still hope you like the finished look. Please comment, like, share and subscribe, guys. Let me know if there's any looks that you'd like me to do, any suggestions that you have for me. I'm more than happy to take it on board. And please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.